Hey foodies, and welcome to Cooking with Kiana. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make oven baked barbecue country style ribs. Now this is a super easy recipe. It's great for one of those lazy days when you don't feel like going out to the grill, but it still has that amazing flavor. So stay tuned if you guys want to learn how to make these fall off the bone ribs. So here's everything you're gonna need for this recipe. I got my dry rub, which consists of paprika, complete seasoning, black pepper, cumin, onion powder, all-purpose Cajun style seasoning, and Lawrys seasoning salt. Make sure you guys check the description box for accurate measurements. Then you want to use about 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. I don't have brown sugar, so that's why you see me using regular sugar. But definitely use brown sugar because it helps draw out the moisture and helps you better penetrate that rib, which adds more flavor. Then I have about 4 tablespoons of honey. That's going to go in with the barbecue sauce. And then I have about a cup of barbecue sauce. And then I have some olive oil and some vinegar. All right, so let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start off with some freshly washed ribs, and I'm gonna go ahead and add a generous amount of vinegar, and that's gonna help tenderize my ribs. I added about maybe 3 tablespoons of that. So now I'm gonna go in with that olive oil, and we're gonna add that as well, just to help that seasoning really stick to those ribs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that together, and then I'm just gonna apply that to the ribs. After we're done adding that, I'm gonna add the brown sugar. We're gonna act like this is brown sugar because that's what you want to use for this recipe. And then you just want to go in with your hands and make sure that seasoning is applied to every piece of rib. All right, so we are gonna cover this up and we are gonna place this in the fridge overnight. If you can't do overnight, at least aim for 2 hours. Okay, so after I have let that marinate, I'm just going to add a generous amount of oil to the bottom of my pan, and I'm going to place the country style ribs in there, making sure I'm leaving a little bit of space in there. So you want to make sure you cover that up and place that in the oven on 250 for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Making sure every 30 minutes you open up the oven and you apply some of that juice that is going to make on top, just to ensure that these ribs will be nice and juicy. In the meantime, we're going to get started on these barbecue ribs and we're going to let that cook in the oven some more. So I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of honey, and we are going to add a cup of barbecue sauce to that. I'm using hickory smoked barbecue sauce, but you can use any barbecue sauce of your choice. So after 2 hours and 15 minutes, we're going to go ahead and take that out the oven and apply that barbecue sauce. Now, if you have a brush, you can brush this on. As you can see, I don't have that, so I'm using what I have. You also want to make sure you flip it over and brush the other side as well. All right, so now I'm going to pop this back in the oven, but this time I'm going to put it on broil, and I'm going to broil this for about 3 minutes. But you want to make sure you check this periodically, just to make sure you get the nice doneness that you want. So this is what they look like after they have came out the oven. As you can see, they have that nice caramelized brown color on top. They're super tender and they slide right off that bone. They have just the right amount of tenderness without being too tender that they fall apart and turn soupy. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you guys did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, as well as hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. I do post twice a week and I know you guys don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!